My name is Naya. We are at one of the topmost men's fashion store in Abuja, XJP Couture, and we have the privilege of meeting with the founder and CEO. He has been in the fashion business for over a decade, and we want to learn about his journey and what it takes to excel in this industry. Let's welcome Mr. Chibuzor Okafor. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today, sir? So you look so good. Of course, I did not expect less from you as far the fashion designer himself.
You just like the style someone because why he was going down. So that just
it's in your blood.
sort of.
I can see it. So we have a few questions for you. I hope you're ready for us.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. So can you tell us about your educational background and how it has impacted in your fashion industry?
Well, I was born and brought up in Aba. First, yeah. But I schooled in ABU. So maybe I came to the State University and I read economics in school.
Okay.
Yeah. I never believed that I would go into fashion. But because of like trying to help yourself in school. So I have to start something to augment what I'm getting from my parents. So I like to look good while I'm in school. So most of my shirts and what I wear in school, I have friends tell us who normally do those things.
For you then, okay.
So whenever I wear such things in school, some people will ask, how do you get this? I will not say, look at. So from that, I started making some shirts for some of my friends in school and people outside the school. I can be getting small money.
To support yourself.
Yes, so that was basically what led to this. So after my youth service in Osun State, I went back to Lagos. I was actually looking for a white-collar job. We were writing applications at so many places, but it wasn't easy. For like 4 years, no job. So one day I was in a barbering salon in Festa. So I was putting on a new shirt. One man walking and liked the shirt. I never knew that the man was just looking at me. So when I want to leave, he said he liked the shirt I'm wearing. I said, okay, that I am the one that made it. Actually, my tailor made it. So he said, okay, how can he get it? That was just how this business started. So from that particular moment, I have to go to Aba from Lagos to make some shirts for him. When I brought it, he introduced some of his friends. Okay. That's how this business started. Yeah. So we are doing it then to be helping ourselves, pending when the white-collar job will come. But unfortunately, we never see anyone. So we have to make a career out of this. Yes.
That's good. Okay, so how do you define fashion and what inspires you when you create it?
Well, fashion is different from trends and style. But for me, in actual sense, I would use fashion as style. Because style is normally internal. Style is different from trends.
Trends, okay.
There are things that are trendable or trending now that somebody who is stylish will not want to wear. So I see fashion or style as being personal. It's internal. How you want your things to be. There are people who love what they wear. They like simple things, but those simple things have to be very unique.
Classy, yeah.
Understand?
Yes,
so that's just their own style of fashion. Understand? So for me, style and fashion are just the same thing. How you want your things to be, which is internally about you, how you prefer your things to be. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so I've seen a lot of your works. You have beautiful pieces, a lot of nice stuff I've seen. Yeah, so I want to ask, what makes your brand different from other fashion brands in Nigeria?
Well, what makes us different is this. We try to give value for the money people are paying. Listen to what people actually want, to give them the way they want it. Sometimes we also go higher to exceed their expectations. But the major thing is just to give value for their money. Because if you look at the economic situation of the country, nobody wants to be wasteful.
Yeah,
people want to go to where they can find value. So we are trying to create that value. But in creating that value does not mean there will not be mistakes. Understand? We keep making mistakes, we keep improving. But the key word, what makes us different is just to create that value for your money. So that when you come here, you will not have a reason not to be back here.
That's good. At least there are few places where you go and get actual value for your money here in Nigeria, because there are a lot of stories of what I ordered versus what I got online, flying or but that's good. So I've seen, just like I said, your works, they are very, very unique. I've felt the materials, they look so soft, and also I want to know, where do you source your fabrics and what do you consider before sourcing fabrics?
When you see fabrics, fashion is like an art. Sometimes you may see a luxury fabrics. It may not even come out on what you want to do. Understand? But because of here, let me use Abuja here as a case study. The weather here is very hot. So people normally go for something that is light. So when we are trying to source fabrics, we have to put that into consideration. Understand? So we have to go for something very unique, soft and easy and mild, so that when you wear them, the weather will not be so harsh on it. So that's the major thing first in sourcing fabrics. Because of the environment where we are operating, we normally go for something that is lighter, so that it will be okay, it will be weather friendly, people around us. But we source fabric from, basically, like I told you when I was starting, that Aba, we buy from Aba, but as the business grew, we also get from Italy, we get from Lagos, we also go to Kano too. So we source from so many places these days, so that's just how it is.
Kano, this is the first time I'm hearing that Kano has like good fabrics. I always know it's always either Aba or Onitsha for Nigeria here.
No, Kano has good market for fabrics here. Most of all this voile you see, brocade, shader, and they are also introducing some wool materials. We get them from Kano too, and their prices are very nice too. Yeah,
that's good. It's very good to get raw material at a very cheap price, so that when you are selling to your customers, so they don't become too expensive.
It's not only about being cheap, because it depends on the people you are serving or the people you are servicing. Understand? In actual sense, being cheap is cheap. Understand?
Yes.
So but when you go for bigger thing, you won't pay much. It may be costly for now, but at the long run, you see, it will serve you much better than when you go for cheaper thing. Understand? So the people you service determine the kind of fabrics you are buying. We service good people, so we go for something good. We don't go for something cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to know, in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, what are the fashion brands that you look up to, that you follow, that inspires you most times, that makes you want to be better than what you are now?
When I was growing up, even when I was in Lagos then, I used to see Moody there. This guy they call Moody of Africa. He's a fashion designer. So Moody normally work with linen. I love linen more than any other fabrics. Even now, if you go to my Instagram page, most of the fabrics I used to work is linen. I don't play with linen. So when I look at linen and see what Moody has done with linen, I get more inspired. There are so many fashion houses in Nigeria that is doing much. Like even in Abuja, you have Vodi Africa is doing marvelously well. We have Africana brand, we have F&B, we have Bewele brand, we have Seamless, we have Revolution, we have so many people. But when you see them, there are one or two things you can also learn from them. So Nigerian fashion designers are really, really doing much better. Even in Aba, I have a friend called Fadamasi. Even though he's in Aba, he's doing marvelously well. Yeah, in fact, his work can go compete with any work, any part of the country.
I've heard a lot about Aba. They have a whole lot of good tailors there.
Yeah. Fadamasi is different from being a tailor too. He's a fashion designer, a tailor as well, understand, but his work is very unique. We also have other SK in Port too. So a lot of Nigerian fashion designers are doing more. So I follow virtually all of them on Facebook, because there are things you will see. You have to improve on what you are doing.
Exactly.
Nobody's perfect. Understand? There is one way or the other you will see where they are also making some mistakes. So you have to correct it. But they are doing nice.
That's good. I want to know, have you ever worked or have you ever had an opportunity to work with a celebrity?
You know, I have some celebrities that are my clients.
Okay.
Understand? But some of them, when some of them will come, they will tell me because of their status in the society.
Yeah.
Sometimes on my own accord, I can do something for them without asking for anything. Or some of them will still want to pay for the services rendered to them. Understand? So I have worked with some of them who comes there and will do some certain things.
That's very good because in this Nigeria, I've heard of so many stories about how celebrities patronize fashion designers and either ask, it's either I pay for your product or I tag you. Have you ever experienced such situation before?
None, I have not. But the issue is, some of them that I have worked for, I do that on my own accord, not because they are going to tag me. You know, sometimes they say information is power. When people grow to a certain stage in television and all those, they may not have much money, but their influence alone can also bring one or two people to you. So sometimes when you render those services, it covers a lot of people. Like there are some people who want to do advert for you, they will charge much money for you. You will not say you will not pay because it's their work. You have to pay for services people renders to you. Understand? So that's just how it goes. So, but some of them too, I can do one or two things for them. Some say no, John Paul or Chiba, I will pay for this one. Some of them pay. Understand? I have do some photo shoots too. That some of the people that I do, we also give them those fabrics.
Okay.
Understand? Because of the nature for them to wear that shows that there is something about them. Yeah. So that's just how.
If you were in a situation whereby you have a celebrity walk into your store to style you for an occasion, and he now tells you, "Oh, do you want me to pay you or do you want me to thank you?" What would you do?
You know, for me to do that, I have to be a friend to that celebrity.
Okay.
The person have to know me as Chibuzor. We have to be very good friends. But if the person walking here for me, I don't know them,
Yes.
I will check them. Reason being that people are proud in nature and they classify things. They may not even give you credit because they want to be seen as people who are high there.
Yeah.
So especially when you are not that popular as a fashion designer,
Seminar.
you might even do that for them. They will give another higher fashion designer credit and say, I'm wearing this person,
Yes.
just to boost their ego. They don't want to talk about you, understand? So if such a person walk in here, they have to pay because we have cut our teeth. The economic situation is not friendly now that you'll be giving people things out for free. So that's just how it is. Whatever you will want to do, you have to do it on our own accord. Not because we are being pressured to do that or anything. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So what social media platform do you use the most?
Well, Facebook has been nice to me and Instagram, but majority is Facebook. Yeah, I have a lot of people who follow my work on Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook has always been the OG for the social media stuff. But that's great. So how do you deal with emergencies and timely deliveries? Because we all know that fashion designers and late deliveries. I don't know if it happens here or are you. Is that one thing that makes you also stand out?
You know, while we are growing in this business, we are few. We started with 1 tailor, 2 tailors, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we are many. We are almost 18 here. So if anybody brings any job now and say he wants it tomorrow, we can deliver. Because we have more hands that can do that.
That's good.
Understand? But when we are few, we may give the person some time or we may leave everything we are doing to concentrate on that person. But the person has to pay a premium for that, for we to do that. So that's just how it is.
I think other fashion designers call it express fee.
Yes. So that's just how it is.
Okay, so
Yeah, but we use Facebook often, but the most important advert we normally do here is people, not even Facebook. When I say people, it's just like referral. They are the army. In fact, Referrals have been the greatest blessing of this business in terms of adverts. We don't pay them, but because they get satisfied with what we do, so they go and tell other people.
About you.
And you know, people, when you do something for them and it's good, when they want to tell other people, they will still want to boost their ego. If you maybe you collected 10 naira from them, they may tell those people it's 20 naira. So those people have also done price increase for you, even before the new client comes. Understand?
Yeah.
So referrals has gone a long way in promoting the agent.
This shows that you have very good customer relationship with your customers and you're very friendly, because if you don't have such, no matter how satisfied they are with their clothes, and I don't think they will come back, because Nigerians these days, like you said, people have pride. They don't like when somebody talks to them anyhow or speaks to them anyhow, so they'll be like, oh, he did a great job, but I'm not going back there. I didn't like the way they're telling it to me. But that shows that you have a great customer relationship with your customer.
Yes, we try to carry our customers along. We try to be part of their life. We don't depend only on them. We want to also, for them to also depend on us. We become families. So when they are doing anything, we try to be there. Like we have some customers, we have it as a policy here, especially those are our core customers. When they have something like burial, some of them may bring their burial clothes and all those things. We don't charge them. When they are doing child education or anything, we don't charge, because we have to rejoice with them that rejoice and also laugh more with them that mourn too. So we don't wait for only burial for we say no. So we do that to say we appreciate what you have been doing for us, and we also want to be part of this. Sorry, we won't collect money for here. That's just so we have to be part of them, understand, send them messages, visit them at home, talk differently apart from the business. So by so doing, they see you as part of their own. So they will do everything to support your business.
That's very thoughtful of you, yes. So you guys can see how these people make you feel at home when you work with them. So I don't see any reason why you shouldn't check him out on his social media platform, because I've not seen any tailor that give these free bonanzas. Okay, so what skills do you think are necessary for one to succeed in the fashion industry?
Well, you have to be very, very patient. Sometimes the business is frustrating. Based on the economic situation of the country, these days people prioritize eating, paying their accommodation before what they will wear. Understand? But those who are fashionable always make out time to wear new things always. So you have to be patient. There are other challenges about tailors. No matter how good you are, you cannot do everything alone. You have to work with some people. One of the biggest challenges about tailors here is majority of Nigerian tailors are untrained. They only care about themselves. Understand? So once you have new tailors, you have to train them, retrain them to adjust to your way of working. And you will see that maybe sometimes in the process of training them, you must have wasted a lot of resources. There are a lot of trial and errors. There are a lot of issues. You have some issues with some of your clients who will notice that maybe the pattern of your sewing has changed. I understand. So, but you keep doing that and they get better. Some of them, once they get better off, they go to another place. Understand? So, it's also one of those problems. But the most important thing I would tell those people, keep improving in yourself. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Those mistakes is part of the job. People may say your work is this, let people criticize your work. But on your own spare time, sit down and find a way on how to do that. Understand? So that's just the only thing I would tell them, to be patient, keep working to improve. One day people will hear about them. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. So like if you are a fashion designer out there and you've been looking for that one word to make you motivated to keep going, this is what Mr. Chibuzor Okafor has for you. Be patient and don't give up, just keep going. So he says, do not be scared to make mistakes because they are parts of the job. So I want to know, what do you enjoy the most about your job?
Well, when you see your job on a client, or when your client is satisfied with your job, it gives you so you are happy about that. Understand? And when people talk about, when people will not call you and say, I saw what you did for Mr. A. It's so lovely. Yeah, even when you don't have money in your pocket, it looks like you have big money in your pocket because it's an inspiration. It means that people are appreciating what you are doing. So sometimes money is not everything on the job, but money is very, very vital. Understand, to grow on this business. But those affirmation of what you did is good makes you to want to do more. Understand? So it's like an inspiration too for you to do more, to satisfy them more, to do new things every day. Because the satisfaction you see on the faces of your clients makes you keeps you going. Even sometimes the disappointments as well. Yes. Because there are some clients too who will tell you the truth. Understand?
Yes.
There are sometimes you may make mistakes in your jobs. So some of them will come and tell you obviously and say, this is unlike you. Some may be rude about that. So but they are telling you the obvious truth.
So you guys are always ready to accept criticisms.
Yes. So by telling you that, you want to be inspired to do something that will keep you apart, so that you will not say, yes, this is what I'm talking about. So you have to keep inspiring to do better. Both on when people say you have done well and when people criticize you. There are some clients, when they will see what you do that is not good, they won't tell you. They'll be looking for alternative tellers. Understand? To replace you. And once they get off, they go. But those who love you will tell you, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Understand? So those things will inspire you to do better.
Okay. So is there anything you least enjoy about your job?
Yeah, sometimes you don't have your own personal time. People can call even around 1 in the night. Sometimes you may be preparing to go home. Somebody will call you around that kind 10, 11, say, can you come to this place? You have to call you have to call my wife and say, see, you have to go. Sometimes you can come into your house around 1. Understand? And sometimes the disappointments too. Sometimes you feel like folding up. Sometimes you feel frustrated. Sometimes you will work and there are no money. People will see that you are working, thinking that you are collecting all the money, but there is no money on that. Some of the clients will be owing. In fact, even the most richest people are the one who will owe you more. You won't even say anything about that. Understand?
Yes.
So somebody will say, you did something for this this, you know,
yes,
by dropping
and saying
names.
you don't still have money,
Yes.
it's possible. But you don't know what
Yes, but you are not even getting the money. You'll be dragging the money, you'll be sending them tests, talking to them as if you want them to dash you the money. Some of them might not even pay, and if you talk more, some want to even teach you a lesson that you are insulting them because of how much money. They can spend higher money to mess you up. Understand? But people outside will be saying, yeah, this guy sold for this person, but there are some of them who are honorable. Even before your job comes, they pay you. They don't, because they want to support what you are doing. And some will come, they will see how you are working, how organized you are. When they see the number of your staffs, you'll be surprised when you come, they'll say, I like what you are doing. Please, take this to support yourself. It has happened so many times. Yeah. And from the least people you expect. Understand?
Yes.
So that's just the whole thing.
The way the economy is now is really harsh. It's telling on everybody. But there's a popular song that says Dangote is the final. So I want to know, how do you cope in this? How do you cope in this economic situation?
Well, it's not easy. It's not easy because the cost of production now is high. And because the cost of production is high, we have to increase our prices of what we are doing. And some of our customers, clients, and the new client, prospective clients too, when they come, you tell them this is what you are collecting to. So if they bring their own fabric, some will say it's too much for them because of the economic situation. But we can't go there because we can't do beyond that. And the thing is killing the economy. One, it's not helping entrepreneurs. The young entrepreneurs are finding it difficult to survive. A lot of people will go out of business if government don't do anything about this. I'm expecting them to inject some money in the economy, so that it will help out, or a kind of give waiver to some of these entrepreneurs. Like here now, we are in band A. The new what light issue, now we are in band A. So we, for instance, if we buy 20,000 naira lights, it used to be 260 something units. Now it's 90 units. So every day we are buying 20,000 naira lights here. So in a week we are spending almost 120,000 naira on just electricity. So in 4 months, in 10 months, it's like almost 4 point something million, over a million naira. In a month is about 40,000 naira. Yeah, in a month. So in 10 months time is about 4 point something million naira. There are so many entrepreneurs that even 2 million naira will go a long way in their business, and we are spending it on light. So government have to do something. Protect these infant businesses, because entrepreneurship is the highest employer of labor all over the world, not even the government. Because entrepreneurship keep people busy with their work and off the street. But when the business is run down, a lot of people will still go back to the streets. And once they go back to the streets, we'll have high rate of crime. So government have to do something about those things, understand? But it's not easy at all. So what I want to also tell some people to just keep improving in their work, because in a situation like this, people will always want to go to where they will find value. They don't want to go where somebody will mess up with their fabrics and ask them sorry.
Because of this, because of that.
Yes, or even, or tell them sorry. So they want to go to where they will find value, and they are ready to pay for it, because they know that I will get satisfaction for the money. So people have to improve more in their work and don't be afraid to.
So I would like to know what your greatest professional accomplishment is.
Well, when you see people who come to work with you upgrade, and they are better than the way they used to be when they come first, it gives you joy. There are some tailors who have come with us to work with us. When they came, they were not just there. But when they work with you for some time, and they now tell you they want to leave to start their own, you see them, they leave and start their own, they are doing well. So when you see that, you get inspired, because you see them following what you are doing, because every time in the morning before we come, we pray. So sometimes when you visit them, you see that they also learn that they will pray, do most of the things you also do. And they also, so you feel somehow nice about it, as people, you have inspired some people to do some certain things. Yeah.
That's good. So I would like to know, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Well, we want to grow beyond this, because if we don't want to grow beyond this, we'll still be where we are. From, like I would say, I started by hawking clothes in the street of Abuja. We'll go to people's office and say, "Sir, please let me measure you for shirts." To understand that I do shirts when we don't even have shops. So some will say, "Okay, I don't wear Nigerian things, I don't wear Nigerian." Some will say, "Measure." You go and measure, you enter night bus and go to Aba, so and come back. Excuse me, some will pay, some will not pay. But you are not deterred, because you want to grow. So by doing that, we find a space in corner shop here in Gwarimpa. One space for machine. We start paying for that one space. From one space, we go to two space. From two space, 3, 4. From there, we move out from paying for space and move into a full shop. We are about 5 then. So that means we have vision for growth. From that place, we move to a better place. We are about 10. From that place, we now come to this place. We took these 3-bedroom flats for our work. But before the ending of this year, now we are looking for a place in Wuse. We want to take a duplex as well to come to Wuse, so our people, it will be easier. Some people will say, Gwarimpa is a bit far for them, so we are trying to do that.
To be in the middle for everyone to access you.
Yes, and we'll still return this place. Understand?
Yes.
So that's just our vision because if you look at Nigeria fashion industry, it's growing and it's evolving.
Yes, it is.
People are
Actually.
moving from sometimes tailor measured to ready made stores.
Yes.
So you can walk into some stores and just pick your native and go and understand. So these are what we're also looking at to in the nearest future. Understand? Yeah. So we also have an idea of thinking of going to Lagos, but Lagos also have the market as well, and some African countries. There are so many Nigerian fashion designers who has also done this. Moody has branches in South Africa, Kenya, and Senegal. The same thing with Africana. So they are thinking beyond Nigeria, going across the borders to do that. There's this guy in Lagos, Uchen Naji. He has office in New York as well. So the more you spread your vision, the more it is. I was listening to Vodi yesterday from what he wrote. He said, if you think that your business is a multi-billion business, that is what it is. So that's what you call your business is what it is. So if you believe that you can grow and compete with the best, it is what it is. Sometimes the resources may not come, but because of the vision, aspiration, and the desire to improve, nature will bring the resources. That's just how it is.
Yeah. So lastly, before I let you be for today, I want to ask, do you have a problem with we women? Why are you not sprinkling your magic on women? It's just the men you are focusing on.
Everybody have their own
Niche.
area.
Okay.
Understand? So it's better you concentrate on your own area. Understand? Maybe in the nearest future, I may work with go into a partnership with the ladies, female fashion designer, so that we can work together. But for now, I have to concentrate on the one I know. Understand? That's just what we have to do.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really nice having you on the show today. I really appreciate you for your time. So I want you all to know that he started really small. So if you are waiting for 2 million, 3 million to start your business, no, don't do that. Start with the little that you have. Just like he quoted somebody, he said, if you think your business is a multi-million business, then that's what it is. So please, think big and it will come to pass. So thank you very much for being on the show with us today and have a nice day.